Welcome to our last episode of the year. I'm Mintom.
And I'm Natalie,
This week we interviewed Dante Osuna.
one of Overland's most skilled chess players.
Let's check it out.
Hobbies. Everyone has them. Dante, a freshman here at Overland, has a hobby of chess. OTV wanted to take a deep dive into Dante's history in chess, so I decided to challenge him to a game to see just how good he is.
Good luck.
Good luck to you too. Okay. How long have you been playing chess?
I learned when I was 5, and then I joined my chess club at my elementary school in towards the end of kindergarten.
What initially drew you into chess?
So it was something I really liked to do with my dad. So obviously that I had a lot of fun with it. And then I'm very competitive. I'm a very competitive person. So I had a lot of fun with the idea of something like this, very healthy and fun competition. 2nd grade, I got to the highest level at my school. So I was playing against 8th and 9th graders, which was really fun, and I started to like it a lot. And they told me, hey, if you want to play at a higher level, you can go to this tournament, and there's nothing no commitment. If you lose, you lose. It doesn't matter too much. It's just for fun. And then my team went to state in 2nd grade, and we won.
What do you think some of the good qualities of a chess player are?
I think patience is really, really important, because there's going to be times where you're sitting for 5-6 minutes, just having to use your time very wisely to think about what you're doing while your opponent makes their move. Check. So interesting move here. This it's a pin with your queen. So usually a pin has to do with if you move a piece, you can't move that piece because you will move in a check, which is an illegal move. So you if this was your king, you can't move this anymore because it becomes an illegal move. But with this, it becomes more of a point pin, I guess, because if you move this, you lose your queen, and I'm willing to sacrifice my bishop for a queen, considering how powerful of a piece it is.
What are some of the, basic rules of chess? If you had to, sum it up really quick.
When you say rules, what do you mean?
I guess what's, the point of the game?
So the point of the game is to put the king in check and also put him in a position where he cannot get out of check. So, basically, how you can think of it is the king is worth the most and also the least useful. All the other pieces are working in harmony to defend him and also attack the opposing king.
What advice would you give to younger players or just people who want to become better at chess in general?
I would say for sure something like chess.com is great. Find a place where you can play a ton and somewhere you can have fun playing too, not just playing super competitively. And also focus a lot on the amount of time you're playing when you're playing chess and also what you're focusing on.
How much would you say you study openings?
Openings. So I really struggled with my opening for starting. I never really knew what to do. I would just always do E4, E5, which is great when you're first starting, but it also becomes very repetitive, and it gets you to a point in the game where you can only do one thing, and if they do anything different, you don't know what to do anymore. So I studied openings a ton when I was first starting. And now I wouldn't say as much, but I still do. If I ever see a really good chess player, I always tend to look at what they're doing in the beginning to set themselves up for ahead in the game.
Have you memorized a lot of openings?
Yeah, there was, for sure. There was points where I would have flashcards.
Okay, do you want to explain your process behind that move?
So your knight advanced to attack mine, and I could take yours, but it would put your queen in a better position that I don't really want her in. So buying myself an extra move to protect myself from that position is great. And moving what's called castling, I did a kingside castle. So castling on the E to G instead of, and then queenside castle is E to C. So moving my king over 2, it's the only time your king can move 2. And it puts your king in a really good position for defense. So I moved there, and it also develops your rook, so you can have more control of the board.
This is not good. I was going to move my
Let's hear it.
knight, but then I lose
You do.
my guy.
Good job seeing that.
I'm so
It's, really,
sad.
it's one of the important things. When you're playing like a really thorough, like really intense game of chess, I was always taught check everything. So I check every way you're attacking me and every way I'm attacking you and how I can advance to change that.
The people who are like considered the best like go through that thought process like super
Yeah,
fast.
they snap through it. And what's really crazy is how far ahead some people can think in a game, right? Like, they say the best players can think 20 moves ahead, which is insane to think about because every time you move one, think about it like the multiverse theory. Every time you make one move, you could have made 5 other ones. So you have to think about what if they made that other move that you didn't think of. So be able to see that far ahead and see that many possibilities is crazy impressive.
Oh my gosh, bruh.
Make sure to look at every possibility.
Yeah. Oops. Oopsies.
Changing my approach a little bit. This is what makes stacking really good. It's check, right? So you have to take it, and I take it, and then I control your back rank really heavily.
Yeah.
So I have mate really quickly. But moving here, I'm kind of changing up my approach on what I'm trying to attack and what pieces I'm trying to focus on.
As Dante said, chess is a game of patience. This game, which is about to come to an end, took about 30 minutes. Each move was carefully calculated. The gameplay you're watching now is Dante systematically whittling down my defense. First, he systematically removes my pieces from the board. Then, he starts surrounding my king with enemy pieces. Once my king is fully surrounded, I have no choice but to flee. My king travels upwards until he has nowhere left to go. Checkmate is inevitable. Is there anything else that you would like to add about like chess or just any stories or anything?
I would say anybody who's interested in chess, go for it. Chess is a super, super fun game, and it's something that can teach you a lot, right? So a story I really like to tell to younger players is I had a time in a tournament where I was down to 3 pawns and a knight, and he had 4 queens because he was just trying to trash me, right? So he promoted pawns to get more queens, and he ended up putting himself in a position where he promoted one of his pieces, which you think, oh, great. But he indirectly really hurt his own positioning on the board. So by promoting that last pawn, I put myself in a position where I got stalemate, which ended up winning me the tournament. So I would just say chess can teach you a lot about, of course, like thinking and being analytical and looking at the whole picture of something, but also teach you to never give up and to really try at everything, no matter if it looks like, oh, I have absolutely no chance of winning this game. Because even right now, I make one little mistake, I lose the game. Checkmate.
Wow. Okay. Good game.
Great game.
As you can see, Dante has an extensive history with chess that has paid off. I couldn't beat the chess champion today, but I'm sure his tips will help me improve.
Hey Natalie, where does a chess player buy their pieces?
Where?
Well, let me tell you, at the pawn shop.
All right. As many of you already know, we're nearing winter break.
So, we interviewed different cultures here at Overland to see how they celebrate the holidays.
The end of the year is known for its festivity. With the diversity here at Overland, there's many holidays within our community that are celebrated. We decided to take a look into some of our students' family celebrations during winter holidays.
With my dad, we celebrate Christmas, and with my mom, we celebrate Hanukkah.
We pretty much just do it for Christmas. Yeah.
The importance of the holiday to me is to spend time with family, and for Hanukkah, the general story behind it was that the Jews were attacked and they had to rebuild their temple, and they had oil that would only last for a day, but instead it lasted for a whole week.
It's one thing we do like every year, and we eat one special dish, which is like chicken with bread, and has like more stuff with it, and like we don't eat it the whole time. It's like one time every year, so for us it's like really special. And like fireworks, it's like we don't do fireworks any other time. We pretty much just do it for Christmas.
With my mom, we go to my aunt's house and we all spend time together and we light the menorah. And then at my dad's, we go to my aunt or uncle's, or grandma or uncle's house.
I like talking to my family. Pretty much the old ones come and we talk to them. This is pretty much like the only one time where all our families together.
For me, my favorite thing to do during the holiday is to spend time with my family and catch up with my cousins.
As you see, the holidays celebrated within the Overland community are unique in many ways. This is Lisette signing off.
Wow, it's really cool seeing all the different traditions our school has to offer.
I agree.
Well, that's all we have for you, Blazers.
Good luck on finals and have a great winter break.
Bye, Blazers!